Wise Guys Cooking is brought to you by Everson Spice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Frankie.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the desert's premier entertainer, Frank DeSalvo.
What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Well, it's almost like being in love. Oh, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. These little town blues. Anywhere, oh, let me be your teddy bear. Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Hey, welcome to Wise Guys Cooking. My father, God rest his soul, told me, you know, a journey of 1,000 miles always begins with a broken fan belt and a flat tire. Now, my dad also told me, Frankie, you're very unique, just like everybody else. My Uncle Rocco, he was one of a kind. He said, if you think nobody cares you're alive, he says, try missing a couple of car payments. Now, Grandpa Nunzio, he was full of advice. He said, Frankie, if at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you. Well, tonight we've got a great lineup. I mean, a lineup from the Witness Protection Program. We've got Frankie Cherry Nose Monteforte here tonight. Also, Denny Jelly Legs Pizzini. Tony, the Godfather DiGirlando. Tony Pomponio, and special guest, Morris Diamond. Now, a little bit later in the show, we're going to have them bring out some pasta dishes, and we're going to vote on the best one. So, hang around. We'll be right back. You all come back now. Then you're nobody till somebody loves you. That's good. And his accordion. That's a nice.
Hey, Frankie, thank you for having me here. I'm so happy, but I got a lot of problems.
You do? Well, why don't you tell the people about you and your accordion?
Me and my band, we met in the downtown subway. It wasn't like a magical. I started out with the smaller monkey I bring from Italy on the boat. But when we got over here, I put the monkey in the front. He don't like the peanuts. He likes the pignoli nuts from Italy. So I cannot afford this monkey. Capisci? So I put him on the boat, I sent him back to Italy, and I got myself a case of violin, how do you call it there? Violin. And I put it on the floor, and the people, they put lots of money in there. Salute!
They're really cute. Larry, nobody wants to hear about your monkey. The audience doesn't care about your monkey. All right, Tony, tell us about your 10 years in the Chicago subway.
I've been playing for more than 10 years in the same subway station. We're on the first floor. The people, they take the train, they call it L. They get out of the L, and they get off of the L. And I'm going to tell you, it's a L down there.
Well, I guess you got nowhere to go but up, huh? How did you start in show business?
You know, I look for the American dream. I opened up the first bagpipe discount store in Chicago. My wife, she was an angel. She worked a 3 job. You know where they got the pole and they dance a little bit? So, she helped me a lot.
Is she still alive?
Is our audience still alive?
No, she's a dead. We were playing some great bagpipe disco music, disco, American disco. And just about the time the Downtown Express, they come to like this, was flying by, my wife came in the subway station to put some money in my violin, the case. My wife, she came and put the money in there, and then she sleep on some shit the music. Shit, you know, she hit to the head on the tuba. And Malone, a few weeks later, finito, dead.
Let me get this straight. You played disco music on bagpipes?
No, not anymore. In honor of my beautiful wife, you know, the pole dancer. One discotheque are finito over. That's when I started playing the cortine. I miss the little lady.
Oh, Tony, I can imagine how you miss your wife.
No, I miss my Italian monkey.
Okay, folks, we'll be right back.
In the mood for some real Italian today? Then stop by either of our locations in Palm Springs or Palm Desert. Whether you want a handcrafted sandwich from our deli counter or a garden-fresh salad for lunch, the Real Italian Deli is a real find. Choose from our wide variety of hot meals such as lasagna bolognese, eggplant parmesan, and many others you can eat in or take home. We stock a wide variety of cheeses, sauces, pastas, and desserts so decadent you'll think you need a passport to buy them. So stop by today for lunch or let us send you home with dinner for tonight.
Okay, let's introduce our first cook, Frankie Cherry Nose Monteforti. Well, Frankie, if you don't mind me asking, how did you come up with the name Cherry Nose?
Well, in my old neighborhood back in the day, my wise guy's buddies used to make up stuff to do, nothing to do anyway. So anyway, they said one day, we're going to put 10 cherries in each one of your nostrils. Yeah? And if you can do that, you can make some money. Well, I did it. I got $10. Unfortunately, the name stuck, which is okay.
You hung out with wise guys?
Excuse me, you have a problem with that?
No.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, before I was interrupted, tonight I have my special gift. It's going to be broken leg of lamb.
Okay. No broken leg of lamb. Tonight, what are you cooking up for the judges, Frankie?
Okay, it's going to be my mama's favorite. God bless her soul. It's simple, spaghetti and meatballs, like no other. That's it.
All right. Well, we'll be right back after this next break. What do you think he's going to be doing here?
Isn't it time to restore your old, worn-out concrete? Get the beautiful textured look of tile or stone with Restora. We've been serving the Valley for over 26 years and specialize in the restoration of concrete and decorative concrete.
We have become the best in the industry. I know it, and I could prove it.
Any design, any color, any texture. And we have a 5-year guarantee. Restore your kitchens, baths, pool decks, patios, driveways, and garage floors with Restora. Visit our showroom and be inspired.
Hey, I want you to meet an old friend of mine. Let's welcome Denny Jelly Legs Pizzini.
Hey, Frankie, how's your face?
My face is fine. You know, you're a great big hit with our audience. Why don't you show them how you got your name, Jelly Legs?
I'd be glad. Walking through a party in the county jail. The prison man was swinging and began to wail. The man was jumping and the jump began to swim. Like the jail, singing at the rock. Oh,
the idea. All right.
You know, that's kind of how I invented the jelly legs thing, but, you know, I also invented that Zini has left the building.
I heard that you got booed off the stage.
No. It's a very intense act, as you know. You know, I throw the scarves out to the ladies, you know. And then the ladies, you know, they throw their underwear at me. Oh, this is my wife's. Here. That's my wife's. This is what the ladies throw out, and, you know, it's a good thing. That's all I'm saying.
You know, based on what I've seen, Victoria's Secret's got nothing to worry about. Okay, listen, you can catch Jelly Legs at Mamma Mia's House of Meatballs on the south side of Chicago every Monday night. And, well, let's go to a short break. We'll be right back, folks.
No reasonable offer refused. That's our promise here at J.R. Thomas Golf Cars. Our biggest blowout sale on all pre-owned vehicles. This is a limited time offer. Sale is over in 60 days. My father, Bobby Thomas, opened up electric car distributors in 1960. I joined him in 1977, where I was groomed to run and operate a trusted golf car business. Come in now for our big blowout sale here at J.R. Thomas Golf Cars in Rancho Mirage. As my father always said, take care of your customers or someone else will.
Let's have a big warm welcome for Tony, the Godfather DiGiolando.
You have problems, I solve your problems. Shoot.
Juliana Franco of Cicero, Illinois writes, my boyfriend is 30 years old next week. I would like to give him something very nice for his birthday, if you know what I mean. Godfather, what do you think he would like?
What do you think he would like? I'll give him my best shot. Never mind what he would like. Give him a cannoli and tell him you're saving yourself.
Our next letter is from Josephine Romano of the West Side. Godfather, is it possible for a man to be in love with two women at the same time?
Yes, only if both their husbands are out of town.
And our final question, Virgil Carlucci of Joliet writes, my wife and I are newlyweds. She sleeps, shall I say, in the buff, if you know what I mean. After she takes a shower, she puts her teeth in, she cooks our breakfast with no clothes on.
That's not a pretty picture.
Well, since we just got married, Godfather, what do you think I should do?
What do I think you should do? My advice is tell her to put on an apron when she's cooking the sausages and the bacon.
We'll be right back.
Everybody loves somebody sometimes. Everybody falls in love somehow. You know, that was loud. I slept like a baby last night. I woke up this morning with a bottle in my mouth. Yes, I did. Hey, it's Johnny Morris. Love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. It's very clear our love is here to stay. In time the Rockies may tumble, Gibraltar may crumble. They're only made of clay. Clay, but our love is here to stay. We'll be right back. Stay with me.
Wise Guys Cooking is brought to you by Everson Spice. Ciao,
this is Esther. Watch us for future episodes of Wise Guys Cooking here from Sicily.
Alfred here.
Of You, Me, and Sicily, and on this episode we're going to make sugu, and at the end a little bit of a healthy spaghetti. But first, Alfred, what exactly is sugu?
This recipe comes from Tre Castagni, my grandparents' ancestral home. Essentially, it's a regular tomato sauce, but you can put meat in it. You can put meatballs, you can put sausage, you can put red meat, you can put pork chops, you can put ribs, you can put everything except the kitchen sink.
Okay, now remember, this is in our kitchen. We're not professional cooks, but we do have fun. Enjoy. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the sauce, right, Alfred? What goes in it?
Well, what we're going to do is we're just putting in right now the garlic, and then we're going to put in, of course, the olive oil first. And just wait until the garlic starts to crisp up a little bit in terms of a little bit of bubbling over there with the oil. And then we're going to get our passata. Some people don't use passata. Some people use crushed tomatoes, canned tomatoes. There's a million different things to use, but I prefer to use the passata. Passata goes in.
You don't want to burn the garlic. Got to keep an eye on it, right?
Yeah, you just want to release it. Just release the flavor. And I'm putting in some water right now. Get all the goodness out of the passata.
Now, some people put red wine, right? I think your mom used to put red wine in it, right?
Yes, and a lot of Sicilian people use red wine too. And sometimes I use red wine, but today I'm not using it. This is just like a simple sauce.
Okay, so we added in a little bit of oregano, fresh oregano from Kanikati, a little bit of sugar to cut the acid, and now goes the tomato paste. Okay, time to make the meatballs, Alfred.
Okay, what we have over here is good quality ground pork, good quality ground beef. We tried to find the best we could. Now we're going to put some salt in there, about a level teaspoon, some black pepper, the same amount. I put a little bit more on the breadcrumbs. In just 1 second you're going to see why. I put in a good bunch full of parsley. You'll see why on that. And to bind this all, we're going to put in a couple of eggs. That's going to bind the whole thing up. Now other people, you know, some people will even put in grated cheese here. But I'm not going to put in grated cheese, but that's an option that you could have over here.
My favorite part. This is actually so therapeutic. Mixing it all together, and you have to make sure you mix it all really, really well. This is so fun.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to make the meatballs. Now, this is also an art. Make them this big. What do you think? Kind of big, huh?
Squeeze it together like a snowball.
Like a snowball.
Okay, now
Alfred,
roll
watch
it.
out.
But you have to roll it. You have to roll it too. There you go. Squeeze it and roll it. Okay.
One.
That looks pretty good. Pretty good, Esther.
It's gonna swim in that sauce, and it's gonna...
Well, first we're gonna brown it, but you're right. Some people, by the way, put the meatball, did you know that, right into the sauce without even browning it, but we're from the browning school of thought. Coming along pretty good here. Okay. Now while that's cooking, we're going to brown up the sausages, which, by the way, have, what do they have? They have cheese, tomatoes, and parsley in them. Then we'll put them in there.
Sausage is looking ready.
Yep, been pot cooking for about 20 minutes. Got most of the fat out of it too, which is a good thing. And the flame is medium, Esther. You don't want to, burn them because they're going to be cooking in the sauce for a good couple hours. So they're just enough to stay firm. And now they're going to disappear. The flavors will meld together with the, with the sauce. And then the last thing we put into the smaller will be the meatballs. And then we're just going to let these guys cook up a bit and see what happens.
Now we're browning up the meatballs. Not cooking them all the way, just browning them. Meanwhile, the sausage is in there cooking nicely. Ooh, that smell, yum. Doing good, Alfred. Okay, so there's several ways of making the meatballs and the sausage. We can brown them or put them in the oven for a little bit, or some people even put it in raw right into the sauce and let it cook there. These guys look like they're nice and brown and ready to go for a swim, right, Al?
I think so. Let's put this first batch in. This is numbers 1 to 25, 45 we're making. And remember, Esther, these are a little bit smaller than normal because we're having a bunch of people over the house. So they're about half cooked right now, and like I said to you, they're going to kind of swim in the sauce for a good 2 hours until that sauce thickens up nicely. And then from that, hasugu is made.
The moment of truth. Look at that. The finished product with a little bit of Parmigiano on it. So, Alfred?
Well, Esther, it's been stewing for 2 hours. We have so let's see how it tastes. And the sauce. We're going to serve this with not with any pasta. We're serving this with crusty bread so they can, kind of like eat and enjoy it. It's really good. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I don't want to say it's a 10, but legitimately, it's a 10.
Bravo.
You see how the sugu sticks to the sausage too? That's what you want because it's nice and thick. Now just imagine if I had a nice chunk of bread in my hand over here. I think it's going to be a hit, Esther. I really do. I think folks that are coming over our house are going to enjoy this weekend. I hope. Okay. Like I always do when I really like something,
Okay, so I know we're in Sicily and everyone eats spaghetti and pasta, but guess what? Some people may want a healthy alternative, and I've got one for you, and it's called zucchini spaghetti. So you take a zucchini, and look at that. I found this little magic peeler at one of the markets here in Sicily, and it's got multiple uses. But my favorite and preferred is to make the zucchini spaghetti. So you go up and down like this. You want to keep it really close to the zucchini. Now, some zucchinis, you can see this one already starting to show a little bit of seeds. Some people don't like it with the seeds because it makes it a little mushy. But so you keep going up and down. And the way I prefer to make it is, of course, with Alfred's sauce. Put it in a pan, put a little bit of sauce in it, brown it, put a little Parmesan cheese on top, and it's great. So up and down, and there you go.
Wait a minute. I have a question.
Yes?
Say people don't like sauce. Is there another way that you could cook those things?
Good question. So I also like to make it with a little bit of olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper. You brown the garlic a little bit, put these guys on, cook it for a few minutes, and then, again, just add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. But really, you can add whatever you want, but it's a great, healthy alternative. And you literally, look at this. It looks like spaghetti.
Not fattening, huh?
It's super healthy, and you can enjoy all the flavors of Alfred sauce or the garlic and olive oil. All right, I want to know one thing, Alfred. Are you ever going to try my zucchini spaghetti?
No. Yes, I am, of course. I love her spaghetti. She's a talented cook. She gets that workout in with her right arm. It's like unbelievable.
Okay, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get all notifications of our videos, and check out www.YouMeAndSicily for group tours, private tours, and also all our other videos.
Don't forget Facebook.
You, Me, and Sicily. Ciao. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Hi, I'm Frank DeGambliano, and I gained 25 pounds on the Sicilian spaghetti and meatball diet. And you can too.
I'm Tony DiGirlando, and I gained 20 pounds. I'm Tony Pomponio, and I gained 35 pounds. I'm Larry Capolato, and I only gained 15 pounds, but I cheated once and ate a salad.
You eat the spaghetti, you eat the meatballs, you gain the weight. You can look like this in 30 days. Order now and we'll throw in 20 pre-cooked ravioli, a margarita pizza with all your favorite stuff on the top of it, and 10 cannolis. But most important, you're gonna be able to look like this within 30 days. Order now.